What is up, guys? I am Samuel. Welcome back to Louisiana. So today, guys, I'm going to be showing you how to connect your headphones to your digital piano and to your piano app on your iPad, whatever device you're using. So I'm going to be using a Roland FP-30 and an iPad mini, and I'm going to be showing you how to connect your headphones to both of them simultaneously so that you can hear the piano and the app. Now a lot of people listen to their piano teacher from an app on iPad, and if you're playing the piano and you have your teacher app, there's other people in the house, it can get annoying to them. So while you're trying to practice, you're bothering other people. But with this little technique, you can have both sounds coming through your headphones at the same time, and you can practice and not disturb anyone. So let me go show you how to do it. Alright guys, so here's my Roland FP-30, and when you get your Roland FP-30, you can play the piano, and it makes a noise like a normal piano, but if you want to stay quiet, you can plug your headphones into the piano and play, and only you hear it. Well, if you're learning piano off a piano app on your iPad, you want to be able to hear the iPad and the piano simultaneously. So if you have your headphones on, well, you can't hear the iPad. So you unplug your headphones, you can hear the piano, you can hear the iPad, but your parents who are napping get mad at you because you're playing the piano and your iPad's talking to you. It's just a lot of noise. So today, we're going to try to figure out a way to properly hear your piano and the iPad simultaneously through only your headphones so you don't disturb anyone. So let me go show you some of the failed attempts I did trying to do that, and then I will show you the way that works. Alright, well, here are some examples of my failed attempts. So the first thing that I tried to do was I just got an old pair of earbuds, and I put the earbuds in my ears, and I had the earbuds connected to the iPad, so I can hear the iPad, and I plugged my headphones into the piano, and I put the headphones over my earbuds. And I don't think that I even need to tell you why that was bad. I mean, my ears hurt after 10 minutes. It was very bad. Your mix wasn't good. It was just not a good setup at all. Next thing I tried to do was I found this old pair of earbuds so I could take the headphones, that I took apart. I took off the back and I dropped in a pair of earbuds on each ear. So I had this going to the piano and then the earbuds going to the app. So while you did hear both, it wasn't a proper mix and it just wasn't the sound quality that you wanted. And the other problem was that when you're playing, you have a short cable and a long cable, so you have these cables that just wasn't good enough. So the last failed attempt that I did was I got the splitter cable. So this splitter cable has two male ends and then one output. So you can probably already see a problem. It's very long and tangled up. But what the idea was, you could plug one end into the iPad, the other end into the piano, and plug your headphones into the output. It did not work at all. It was garbled, it was just static, you didn't hear anything. So let me show you what works. Alright, well here it is. So this is my Maker Heart Just mixer. It's a sound mixer with two inputs and one output and one auxiliary port. And these are my two male-to-male 3.5mm audio cables. So when you get your cables, you can get any brand, but make sure they are not 1.5 feet. You want 3-foot cables. Otherwise they're too short and you don't have room to move. And if they're too long, then they're hanging down and they get in your way. So those are my two audio cables. And this is my sound mixer. So what happens is you can plug one cable from one input to the iPad, the other cable from the second input to the piano, and you plug your headphones into the output. Then you can adjust manually how much sound comes from each input, and you can adjust the gain and the balance, and it all goes to your headphones, and it works. So let's go to my Roland FP-30 digital piano, and I'll show you how to set it up. Alright, so here's my Maker Heart Just sound mixer. So we're going to plug it into the iPad and to the piano, and then we're going to plug our headphones into the output. So the iPad first. So when you're getting your cables, you want one with the angled end, so you can plug the angled end into the iPad. And then when you do that, the cable hangs behind the piano, so it's not in your way. So there is the iPad cable, and here is the end that goes to our sound mixer. So we're going to plug that in there. Now let's get our cable that goes to the piano. So this is just two male ends. One is going to go into the 3.5mm audio port in the piano, and the other end goes into the 3.5mm audio input in the sound mixer. And then we get our headphones. So we're going to put our headphone port into the output on the sound mixer. And we now have everything set up. So we're going to adjust the volume levels and get everything turned on and see how it sounds. But one thing I do know is you want to set your gain to 0, and your auxiliary, you just keep on auxiliary, and your balance you can adjust if you want to, but you shouldn't need to. Alright, so let's see if we can turn everything on. Alright, so here we go. We have everything turned on. So first thing we're going to do is turn on our piano. Alright, so while the piano is turning on, I want to say one thing. This sound mixer runs off 2 AAA batteries, but if you want to, you can plug this outlet into a wall outlet if you just like it to not have run off batteries. Well, anyway, our piano's on, so what we're going to do now is we're going to make sure our piano volume is 100%. Now we're going to make sure that our iPad volume is 100%. Alright, so there we go. Now everything is going into the sound mixer at 100%. We're going to turn our sound mixer on. Alright, so we're going to wait for our sound mixer to turn on. Alright, so here's our headphones. Let's put our headphones on. We are going to turn the headphone volume all the way up. So let's get the master volume. Now, this channel is our piano, and this channel is our iPad. That's just the way I plug the cables in. So let's turn our piano on a good little bit, and then turn our iPad on just a little bit less. So we hear our piano. I can hear the piano, and I can hear the iPad. I would rather my piano to be a little bit louder. So that's full volume on the piano. That's the way I like mine. And now we can turn the iPad up just a little bit so we can hear everything. Now we can hear our piano and our iPad all at the same time. We can play without disturbing anyone. And it's just, it's the only method that works, and it works really well. So, you know, what we did was we started out and we spent $80 on all this stuff that didn't work. And then with a budget of $50, we got the sound mixer, cables, and headphones that lets you mix the sound, and you hear the iPad and the piano all at the same time, and you don't disturb anyone. So that works. Well guys, you can see that I can play the piano and there's no sound disturbing anyone, but I can hear my piano and the iPad all through my Maker Heart Just Mixer sound mixer. But we solved that problem. So, you know, if one thing we had done previously to the video is we had already connected the iPad to the piano. If you can't figure out how to do that, then leave a comment below and I will maybe make a video about that. However, there are a lot of instructions on the web about how to do that, videos and web pages, but you should be able to figure it out. But just in case you can't, leave a comment below and I'll make a video about how to do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe, share this video with your grandmother, and if you like to play piano, then subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.